This video shows how to install Skylink's Garage Door Opener EQ series. To assemble the T-rail, your first step will be to connect the T-rail sections. Please align the 4 T-rail sections on the floor, connecting these rails together with the rail couplers as shown. All rail pieces must be aligned properly. The T-rail with the arrow and letter M marking indicates that this side will be used for the motor unit. The T-rail with the letter D marking indicates that this side will be used for the door. Please ensure all square bolt necks are seated into the square holes properly before continuing. This step, we will install the trolley and attach the pulley bracket. To install the trolley, slide the trolley from the back of the T-rail assembly. To attach the pulley bracket, align the pulley bracket and rail together. Now attach the pulley bracket assembly to the end of the front rail with the nuts and bolts included. Attaching the T-rail to the opener. Raise the pulley end of the rail so that the rail can sit on the motor unit. Attach the rail to the motor unit by tightening the 2 screws. Please make sure to use only the specified bolts to attach the T-rail to the opener. Any other bolts will cause serious damage. Here we will install the stop bolt. Please insert a bolt to the stop bolt hole and secure it with a nut. Preparing and installing the chain. Please lay the chain down on the floor without twisting it. Next, we will align the chain on the sprocket. Start aligning the chain by placing the turnbuckle 10 inches from the sprocket. Wrap the chain around the sprocket so that the teeth engages the chain. Insert the trolley into the chain traveler. Ensure the chain cable passes through the trolley guides. Insert the trolley guides into the chain traveler until you hear a click. This will completely seat the traveler into the trolley. Next, place the cable around the pulley at the end of the rail. Tightening the chain and cable. Connect the 2 ends of the chain assembly together at the turnbuckle. To connect the turnbuckle and threaded shaft, hand tighten the turnbuckle by rotating it. To avoid twisting the cable, do not rotate the threaded shaft. Only the turnbuckle. You may tighten or loosen the lock nuts until the desired tension is achieved. Attaching the sprocket cover. Squeeze the cover slightly and insert the 2 tabs in the slots on the motor unit. Securely attach the sprocket before operating. Installing the header bracket. Close the door from inside the garage and mark the center line of the door. To attach the header bracket, place the bottom edge of the bracket on the line marked above the highest point of travel. Mark the 2 holes with a pencil and drill 2 pilot holes. Then attach the header bracket with the 2 leg screws provided. Note the orientation of the header bracket. Do not mount it upside down. The header bracket must be secured. If support does not exist, install a new support using a 2x4 board on drywall. To hang the opener, position the pulley bracket against the header bracket. Then position the opener on a protective base. After doing so, you may connect the T-rail to the header bracket. Align the bracket holes and join the clevis and hitch pin provided. Now you can attach the hanging brackets. You may cut and bend the brackets for structural support. Next, attach the opener to the hanging brackets and use the 2 bolts and nuts provided. Ensure the T-rail is centered over the door before continuing. Installing the door bracket. Please align the door bracket on the center line below the top edge of the door. Attach and secure this bracket to install the door arms. Installing the door arms. First, attach the emergency release rope. Thread the red rope through the hole in the trolley release handle. Tie an overhand knot and leave the trolley release lever in the release position. When attaching, do not use the handle to pull the door open or close, and also make sure the garage doorway is clear of any persons and obstructions. Now you can connect the door arm to the door bracket by using the clevis and hitch pin provided. Next, connect the door arm to the trolley with the clevis and hitch pin. The emergency release handle should hang 6 feet above floor. Please adjust the rope length if it is necessary. Finally, you will connect the door arms. Bring the 2 arms together and find 2 pairs of holes that line up and join. Select the holes as far apart as possible so that the arms are firm and inflexible. Here we will be installing the wall button. There are 2 types available, the push button or the wall console. In this video, we will be installing the push button. Connect the bell wires to the 2 terminal screws and locate the wall button at least 5 feet above the floor. Then secure it with the 2 screws provided. After the push button is secure, run the wires up the wall and across the ceiling to the opener, using the wire holders. Then connect the wires to the wall button terminals on the opener. Installing the light bulb. Pull the tab out to open the light cover and install the bulb. Please use only a standard 60-watt light bulb because the dimming feature will not function properly with an energy savings bulb. Reverse the procedure to close the light cover. Installing the safety beam sensor. First, be sure that there is no power connected to the opener. To mount the sensor on the door track, loosen the wing nut on the mounting bracket and slide the mounting bracket onto the track. Ensure the sensor is no higher than 15 centimeters above floor. Then run the wires up the wall and over the center of the door. Follow the same procedure to install the next sensor. Please make sure that they are on the same level and facing each other. The safety beam sensor must be installed and aligned properly. To connect the wires to the opener, twist the light-colored wires together and then connect the wires to the safety sensor terminals. The polarity does not matter. You can use either wire for either terminal. To continue programming Skylink's Garage Door Opener EQ Series, please go to the next video, Skylink EQ Series Part 2.